First thing I want to talk about is I watched the movie Ghost with Chris Evans, an actress from Knives Out and The Gray Man. She played like one of the assassins in The Gray Man. I thought this movie was pretty bad. Like Chris Evans and her had zero chemistry. The story is generic. The accent is not particularly memorable. And even when they were fighting the characters, I just like the comedy part of it didn't really work for me either. So overall, it's like the story's not particularly that good. Accent's not memorable, and the characters I never felt invested in. And I never really cared for the romance because the chemistry was just really bland between them. So overall, I wouldn't recommend this movie. Next thing I want to talk about is I know CinemaCon was yesterday, so they showed Parentine Kraven footage, Spider Verse footage, and the thing I want to talk about is the Kraven footage specifically because Parentine was confirmed it's going to be all way the movie, and the footage they showed like him being violent. So that does make me more interested because it sounds like you're going to get a Kraven movie where he actually is going to show his hunting skills and show him as an actual bad guy. But I will also say this: like all waiting to me doesn't get me like excited. Like, it gets me more interested, but at the end of the day, to me, I'm more of a person that cares about story and characters. So it's like, yeah, I'm glad it's going all weighted because this is a character that definitely fits the all weighted and more than PG-13, and I prefer them go all weighted. But I just hope they have make a fun great movie when it comes to story and character because there's plenty of examples in franchises where all weighted doesn't equal a fun great movie. Like Hellboy is a great example of that. With I love the Juan Perlman Hellboy movies, but the all-weighted one sucked, and the Juan Perlman ones had a better story and characters I felt way more invested in. Same with Mortal Kombat. It was Mortal Kombat for me, even though I didn't love the first Alien vs Predator. That to me was definitely a better movie than Alien vs Predator and Requiem, which was all weighted, which was terrible. And then it's just and Blade Trinity, where I love the first two Blade movies, but Always did help play Trinity. That was a bad movie story and character wise. So it's like this is definitely made me more interested in Kraven because we haven't really seen anything from it. But that does make me at least like okay, it'll be Sony's first all-weighted Marvel movie, and I think he's a character that definitely fits that. So it makes me at least intrigued more. Next thing I want to talk about is I know the actress plays Gamora Guardian, saying this is probably gonna be our final time. I'm not surprised with that because James Gunn, I think, made it clear that this is the end of the storyline for this team. And I think if they do another Guardians movie, it's gonna be with a new director, and new team. And I'm glad he has like an ending in mind how to end this team storyline. So I'm excited for Guardians 3. I know that like I heard some first reactions saying it's really good, and I hope it is because I love the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. I love the holiday special. Guardians 2 I enjoyed, but felt to me like a step down. So I hope this is more like Guardians 1 and the holiday special. But I'm excited for it. Next thing I want to talk about is I know James Gunn just recently confirmed that Static Shock, the DC character, is going to play, at some point in the new DC universe, they are going to use him. I'm excited to hear that because I am a fan of the character. And the Static Shock series is one of my favorite animated series. So, and I remember he appeared in Young Justice, I think in season 3, and I think he appeared in some of the other DC animated stuff where he was crossing over. So I would love to see like a Static Shock movie, basically, because I think he's a great character, and I'm excited that James Gunn says we're going to use that character in the new DC universe. So that's all the news today I'm going to talk about. Until next time, movie fans.